It's only been a couple days.
Yeah.
German, the engine's already torn down on that Audi. What have you guys come up with so far?
So it had a cracked piston. By the piston being cracked, it bent valves in there. So you already know we have to send the head out to the machine shop, because by the piston being cracked, you get scratches on the inside of the piston.
Inside of the cylinder wall, right?
The cylinder wall. So that's got to get all redone by the machine shop.
On a 79,000 mile Audi, that was clean.
Surprised.
That's a real bummer. Thank you.
Hey, guess what I'm doing again? Walking in the rain at the Audi dealer for the, couldn't even tell you how many times. 8th time, 9th time, 10th time. I don't even know. It's 45 minutes from my shop each way. Here, there, here, there, here, there. It's over and over and over. I am so sick of being an Audi owner. It is exhausting, both me mentally and my wallet. I can't even afford it anymore. I am at the Audi dealership once again today, going to see what was wrong with one of my Audis. And you're gonna come with me because it has just been a constant nightmare being an Audi enthusiast. I buy them because I love them. I drive them because I love them. I service them because I have to. And it is disgusting. Today, I think they fixed a wire, and it might have cost me, it's usually 1,300 bucks every time I come here. Let's go inside and see how much it cost me to fix, yet again, another Audi. Today, my name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Let's get going. All right, we have Audis here, we have Porsches there, we have Volkswagens down there, Bentleys and Lamborghini, and this, like, Volkswagen Corporation owns so many different brands, and Volkswagen used to be an incredible car when it was crank windows and just everything was manual. They were an amazing little GTI and Rabbit. Those are awesome, awesome cars. Then they got more technologically advanced and started adding more features, and Audi is an incredible brand, both performance-wise, luxury-wise, just technology-wise. They're so amazing, and I love driving them, and I love the looks of them. What I don't love is how service intense they are. I can't fix them. I know how to fix cars. I cannot fix them. I don't have the tools, I don't have the equipment, I don't have the patience. I'd rather just bring it to the dealer to have them tell me what's wrong with it, what's going on with it. That way they can take care of it. But every time I come, it's $1,300. Basically that every time. Last week I could not figure out a check engine light that wasn't ever on before. Again, Volkswagen Audi. I brought it to the dealer to have them figure it out. I think it was a small broken wire. We're gonna find out how much it cost me today. And then I also have another Audi at another mechanic that's getting fixed. And then I have another Audi, and then another Audi, and it's just a whole video about Audis. So let's go into the dealership and see what's wrong with my car today. Ooh, we have another e-tron here. What features does this have that mine doesn't? Mine's Alcantara. I like the leather a lot. Same car though. What's the window sticker on it? Mine's 103,000. This one is for 13,000. I wonder why it's more money. Oh, jeez. This is why I love Audi so much. Look at this. This is a Lamborghini with an Audi badge on it for a fraction of the price of a Lamborghini. 5.2 liter V10, all-wheel drive system. Look at the interior of this car. I walked in here saying how much I hate Audi, and then they throw one of these in my face. And that R8 is the reason why I love Audi so much. The A6 Avant or the S6 Avant, and just like, they're such awesome cars. And then here I am, like literally a wire connection was broken, and it cost me $447 though. So it's not something that my mechanic could do. We knew what the problem was. He tried fixing it multiple times. I even ordered a new part for him. He couldn't fix it. So I had to take it to the Audi dealer for them to fix it. Now, I say I hate Audi and I love Audi. I have no problems with my Audi dealer. I go to Audi of Stratum, shout out to all of them. Kevin is my service advisor. He's awesome. The salesman, Keith, he's awesome. So shout out to both of you guys. What's frustrating is that my service advisor knows me by name and I know him by name. So I own a dealership, I buy a lot of Audis. I guess it's a good thing to have a contact, but the fact that I'm here so frequently and my service advisor knows who I am, as well as the service advisor next to him, that's never a healthy thing. I went into the office and the R8's there, and then the salesman that knows me, Keith, said, you know, that title's coming in next week. It's a 2017. It's right in your price range. And this video is about why I won't buy Audis. And then here I am, like 1 minute into a video, and I'm like, oh man, that car is so nice. All right, this car, they swear, is fixed. I pray, like how many times have I been back here with this car? I can't even sell it because I can't sell it with a check engine light on. So I'm just gonna drive this car and hope the check engine light doesn't come on. Tomorrow, I get the A3 and hope, once again, the check engine light doesn't come on so I can actually sell these cars, so I get my money that I have $160,000 tied up into Audi's back. More than that, I think. And there we go, GT500. I wonder why that's here though. Funny story before I change scenes. I tell you, the average bill is always $1,300 when I take the Audi into the dealer. This time I got lucky, it was $547. Oh, because I turned down one of their other recommended repairs. You'll see here was the cam sensor, all that stuff. Battery replacement vehicle has failed. $811 for a battery that's right under the hood, that's easily accessible right at the top towards the firewall. That is $811 for a battery replacement. Guess what it comes out to? $1,384.85 plus shop charges. This is actually $1,427. Just like I said, every time I come, if I just said yes, $1,300, $1,300, $1,300, over and over and over. Woosah. Okay, I'm done. Well, it's the next day. The Audi A8 is fixed, as far as I know. I really need to drive it more, which is part of the problem. Like, I have to be driving these cars to make sure they're good, because I can't just sell them. Otherwise, like, if something comes up, it's gonna come back. And then here I am again, delivering cars back and forth to people. Now, the A3 is supposedly done, but I guess this mechanic doesn't have a repair plate. So, like a repair plate, you can put on your car and you go drive it and test it out. I don't know that he's even tested it out yet. So, I had to bring my plate to put on the car to drive. This place is at more than 30 minutes from my shop. So, here I am again. This is my third time, because I brought the Audi here once, drove back, picked it up, brought back to my shop, drove back here, picked it up. It smells like the devil's lettuce. And then now I had to bring it back, drop it off, and I'm picking it up again. So this is my fourth time driving to Lawrence to pick up the Audi A3, hoping that it works, and I don't have a good feeling about it. Like, I really feel like I'm gonna drive it and the check engine light's gonna come on, because all he did was replace a sensor that I've already replaced and did an oil change, which seems odd, because doing as much work as he did, shouldn't it already have had an oil change? This job sucks. I'm not even selling stuff. I'm more of a freaking car transporter right now. Things back and forth and back and forth. Even while I was gone last week, I was out of town at the Barrett-Jackson auction. We had to bring the A8 to the dealer, so I couldn't do it. So I had to have two guys drive there, one in the A8, one in another car, pick them up, bring them back. So now I'm paying other people to transport cars as well. Like, this, just transportation alone is getting really, really expensive. And you might think, like, just have a tow truck bring them. That's 150, 200 bucks a pop right there. All right, there's my Audi. Let's go check it out. How are you? What'd you end up having to do to it?
I put the new oil for Audis.
Yeah.
And the filter too, I change it. And I put the computer, no cold. But the guys, my friend work, the foreman there and the Audi, he said sometimes you have to be updated because the computer don't recognize all the sensors you put in there.
Yeah.
Something will happen, you do it, and anything I pay, no problem, you know?
Oh, so I still have to get it programmed?
Maybe you can drive a couple of days or 1 week, maybe the light go away. Because then, you know, I put the pressure test for the oil pressure, everything good. Okay. Sometimes that happened to me. And the Q5 happened to me one time. I had to go to the dealer, program everything, because when you put new sensors in there, they cannot recognize. Other car 2016, 17, other thing you have to be updated, you know, sometimes, you know?
Okay.
You follow me, that's what I thought.
I follow you.
Anything,
so you're saying, I'm gonna just say it out loud, so drive it. The check engine light is gonna come on?
No, no, come on.
You're not sure?
No,
okay.
no, not sure.
And if it comes on, take it to Audi, have it.
Yes, check it out. Anything I give you some money, no whatever. Check it out.
Okay.
I have responsibility, okay?
All right.
I good man to you because
Thank
I know you good.
All right, thanks.
No problem, okay?
I appreciate it.
Let me put the gas in there. Put 93.
Okay.
No put regular.
Yeah, right.
93.
Right. Yeah.
And drive it. You see, I put it because I don't drive it because I don't have a plate, you know?
Yeah. You don't have repair plates?
No, I know. Because it's a little garage. I know how to do this. You very me because you see, I put by everything. I put a new filter, original. You see, that's the new one for no like a original filter, you know?
Yeah.
I put everything original. Put oil, you see?
Okay.
I perform. I put in the garbage.
All right. Thanks for doing
And
it.
then you drive it. No, I don't change nothing. Please, I'm sorry, okay?
That's all
Any
right.
problem, you know?
Okay.
You drive it, put it there. See how that's you bring it to the dealer and check it out. Anything, me and you pay, no problem.
Thanks again.
Listen, anything you need to me, I'm here. Happy
Okay.
to you, okay?
Thank you. Keys in it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Thanks again.
Put the gas, please. Put the gas.
Is there a gas station around here?
Yeah, how many miles? Check it out, how many miles the gas station.
Yeah, it's empty.
Okay.
I'll go.
Is it... Yeah, here, right here, the corner.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Just on high. Okay.
Thank you. I'm not feeling good about this. I am $5 grand in. He did use Audi oil. I mean, it actually said Audi on the bottle. He replaced the oil filter, which I'm surprised wasn't changed previously. I don't feel good about this. I'm bummed. No, what I just said. I don't want to go there anymore. Now he said, if it comes back on, take it to the Audi dealer and have them program it and figure out what's wrong. So I was there yesterday. I could have just swapped these two. All right, let's drive and see if it comes back on. It feels great, it drives great, it sounds great, but it did that when the light came on last time. All right, where the heck are the gas stations around here? I hate Audis, right? It's the whole theme of this video, but I love Audis. Like, this car is so fun to drive. It has a blow-off valve, so I hear my but it's not annoyingly loud like some are. It's fun to drive. I just found out this car is actually a GTI. Same car as a Volkswagen GTI, 2.0T, and it's quick, which is why I like it. Why I don't like it is the check engine light and the services and the $4,600 engine, all that stuff. Check engine light has not come on yet, but it takes, like, you gotta drive it for 60 seconds to 2 minutes straight at 50, 60 miles an hour. And I'm in the middle of downtown, like I'm in the city. There's no way I'm getting that light to come on in here. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take it home and it's gonna come on my road. And then I'm gonna have to go to Audi again. No check engine light as of now. It's a good sign, but... Oh, there we go. EPC light on. Max engine speed, 5350. Yep, there we go. EPC light. God damn it. That's 2 trips to Lawrence and nothing was fixed. It's so annoying. Nothing. Back to the Audi dealership. This is consuming my life. Consuming me. It's tying up tons of money and taking up all my time. Like, I have customers that want to see cars at my shop right now, and I had to push them off because I'm not there, because I cannot be there, because I have to bring cars back and forth to dealerships and auto repair places that can't figure out how to fix this. This is so frustrating. Max engine speed, 4,600 RPMs. Cool. Sweet. I just said I love this car, and now I hate this car again. Hey, the light came back on.
Yeah, but I told you it had to be updated.
Yeah.
Give you update. Anything you call me, bring it to the dealer, because in my machine I can put it update on the car. You know, do it. No worry about it. I pay anything. You know? Okay. No worry about it. You put it there. You can bring it there, and tell the guys the engine is no problem. I put the pressure test, everything. Okay. Because in my computer I try to do update, and not do through because error. Some error, maybe the computer don't recognize the same thing. Okay. No worry about it. Tranquilo. Take it easy, my friend. Thanks. No problem. Okay.
I hope so.
I said this. Listen. I said this. Any problem?
Okay. Thanks. $4,600 later, now I'm going to the dealer.
And me, I'll give you some money, okay?
Thanks.
No worry about it.
All right.
I say this. I don't play for my customer, you know?
Okay, thank you.
Not like another different people, he don't care about, I mean, no, because this is my business. I can put my business on the floor, you know?
Well, if you take care of it, I'll be back.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
You try to sell me another Volkswagen. No friggin' way. I'm not buying any more Volkswagens. I'm done Volkswagen, I'm done Audi. I don't buy Volkswagens. Because why? At least Audi's impressed me. I don't need to be unimpressed and hate the car, hate the repair, hate the work, hate the prices. Might as well go F myself. The life of a car dealer. Well, the good news is I'm getting my money's worth for this trailer and truck setup because I'm now a tow truck driver. That's all I do is just drive cars back and forth. On a different note, that's still why I hate Audi, is the buyers. Like, I knew what I was getting into. Audi buyers, you guys can take this personally, whatever. Bunch of nerds, like rocket scientists. You know everything about the car. It's annoying to me, but I get it. I commend you for it. I had a guy look at this car last week before I knew it was broken. He showed up with his own scan tool. He wasted an hour and a half of my time because he plugged it in. He checked every tire pressure. He checked every brake measurement. Like, I swear he was checking oil pressure on the car with his son. And when I asked him, like, when's he looking to buy? He's like, I'm not sure. My son and I have looked at 20 already. You've looked at 20 Audis and haven't bought yet? You're not gonna buy a car anytime soon. Like, you just know it all. You're gonna know everything, all right? If you see it, it's the truth. The other ones I've had look at the like my S6, they want perfection. And they still want pennies on the dollar, but they want perfection. Not like there's a ton of S6s around, but they still want perfection for trade-in value. So the buyers on Audis in general, like cheap Audis, whatever, who cares? This isn't a cheap Audi. My A8 isn't a cheap Audi. They want perfect, and they still aren't willing to pay. So you're getting a premium vehicle. Nobody yet has wanted to pay for a premium vehicle, but they do want to tear them all apart and make sure they're getting the best. They want every service record on file. They want the perfect history. They want to take it to the dealer to have it looked at. Why? Because you don't want this to happen to you as a buyer, right? So I get that, but it's a real pain in the ass as a seller to be selling Audis. That's a whole other thing. That forget the maintenance, forget all that. The buyers themselves are a pain in the butt as well. So what do I do now? The car's on the trailer. I might as well just go to the Audi dealer. That's an hour away from here because I'm eventually gonna have to get it to them anyway. So there's an hour and a half minimum, 2 hours probably out of my day that I wasn't expecting. I have so much stuff to do, but what do? I take the Audi off at my shop and then load it up and then go to the dealer at some point anyway. I might as well just do it right now and waste more of my day. I literally said the other day yesterday to the service writer, Kevin, I hope I don't see you for a long time. That was not even 24 hours years ago. Here's another dilemma too. A week and a half ago when I got this car back, or 2 weeks ago when I got this car back, we detailed it again, we listed it for sale, and I got an abundance of emails. Like so many emails that I had to raise the price because $16,995 was apparently underpriced, which is a good thing for me. But I listed it for sale, and even on Facebook Marketplace. If you look, it's just Jade is interested, and Jaden, and Nathan, and Jorge, and Steven, and Lauren, and Brandon, and John. So many messages that people want to see this car, and I just have to push everybody off or take it off. I don't know if it's better to take it off the computer and then restart it when it's finished, or just keep pushing these people off until it's ready, which I thought was going to be today, and now it's not today. It's going to be God knows when Audi finishes it, so I don't know when I can actually show it to people. 1 hour later, guess where I am? Porsche and Audi of Stratum. Again, nothing against them because they're hopefully going to fix my problem, so thank you very much, Porsche and Audi Stratum. But that was an hour out of my way, diesel fuel at $5 a gallon, and a toll for my truck and trailer, and not to mention my time. I'm still not even at my shop yet. All right, easy peasy. I mean, we're on a first name basis, so I don't even need appointments anymore. I just drop stuff off, and Kevin, again, shout out, takes care of me. Service department's awesome, sales department's awesome. Good looking they are. And then look at that 718 Speedster. Is that what that is? I've never had such a love-hate ever before, especially like the RSQ8s. That's not an RSQ8, that's just a Q8, but the RSQ8s are like one step under a Lamborghini Urus for half the price. There's so much bang for your buck in these cars, new, but you hit 70,000 miles, you are in trouble. Hey, so look what I have here, my S6, that is still great, but I haven't literally gotten a single call on this car since this video started, which has been like 4 months of process of getting these Audis running. So the S6 is priced right, but haven't had any buyers. I've had plenty of $25,000 offers, which is like 5,000 below trade-in or 3,000 below trade-in. The A8, running well. It has, the check engine light has not come on. I brought it to the dealer figured it out. The wiring was wrong on a sensor that had broken. They fixed it. Another, whatever, $800, $500, whatever it was, this car is done, up for sale. Since these whole video series have been going on, no phone calls on this car. So it's not selling anyway. It doesn't matter that it wasn't even running because nobody's calling on it. What you will notice is there is no A3. Why? Because the A3 is still at the dealer. And it's fixed because there's a wire that was broken behind the water pump from all the engine work that the garage did. I guess they missed a wire and it was behind the water pump, and they would have never ever traced it. Nor would I have. That's why it went to the Audi dealer, and the Audi dealer figured it out. It was $950 more additional to the A3. But to the credit of the garage that I had them do the work, I am really impressed. Shout out to Little Garage in Lawrence, Massachusetts. They gave me a check for $800 towards the repairs. So I covered like 180, they covered 800. That car is now running and ready for sale, and I raised the price online from $16,995 to $17,995. Not that I'll make any more money on the car because I'm so heavily invested in it, and now I've deeper invested into it, but it is now up for sale for $1,000 more. I'm still getting calls on it, and it is running great. So the A3 is officially done. So all good news to end this series. The A8 is running, the A3 is running, the S6 is awesome. I guess better news would be that the car is sold. Wait, there's more. What you will notice is the A3 isn't here. Why? Because I sent my mechanic with my truck, my diesel pickup truck, and my trailer to the dealership to go pick up the car yesterday. He's a big guy, like tall, just large man. Well, he pulled the A3 up on the ramp trailer. He couldn't get out of the car. So he couldn't figure out how to get the trailer fender off, and he didn't think to pull the car forward more. So instead he left the car at the dealership and brought my diesel pickup truck and my trailer back to my shop empty, which is infuriating for me because pretty much the whole idea of why I hate this car is because of all the trips back and forth to the Audi dealer. And once again, I sent somebody, paid them the whole time, paid my diesel fuel, wear and tear on my truck, wear and tear on my trailer, not getting work done at my shop. All those things I paid for to send him to go pick up the car, and he came back empty-handed. So now what do I need to do? Go for another trip back to the dealer to get the car and bring it back. So add that to the tally. I don't even know where I'm at now for trips back and forth to garages. So what are my options now? I'm leaving. I'm gone for a week again. I gotta go do some work somewhere else. So now I have to not leave my truck and trailer. I have to have one employee take the other employee all the way over there, which is almost an hour away, maybe 45 minutes, and then get the car and then drive it all the way back. Now we're talking fuel to get back for 2 cars, time to pay 2 employees to go pick up cars, and also not get 2.5 hours worth of work done from 2 different guys at the garage. So it is completely inefficient, and I hope you can see that I am effing furious that he didn't just think like, hey, if I pull the car up just maybe past the fender, I can get out because I know he wanted to balance it over the axles. But you know what? I would rather him pull it forward, it's a light car anyway, and get it here than me have to take another trip there. I'm like so upset about it. Next clip, I hope these cars are freaking gone. I'm gonna lower the prices and just get them the hell out of here.
1 week later.
Well, it is official. I am back from Florida, and guess what is back at my shop? The Audi A3 finally. It is available for sale because it's running right finally. I had two guys go all the way to the Audi dealership, pick up the car, it was another $900, and bring it back here. The car is officially finished. There was a wire broken behind the water pump, so when the guys took apart the engine, they just like misplaced a wire by accident. Very easily, that could have happened to anyone, so I do not blame them. Now, what's really cool, I want to show you this too. This right here is a check for $800 from Dr. Auto. They reimbursed me for the cost of repairs for the most part for that Audi A3 to have the dealer do it. Like for me to go pick it up from the dealer, bring it to them, and have them fix it. It's just, that's a ton of work for me. The guy was awesome about taking care of it. So he gave me an $800 check, it cost me $960. That Audi, like I want to finish this video, I want to finish this series, I want to never buy an Audi. I was just in Florida, did not buy an A8L that I wanted with a W12. I now know better. I have the e-tron, I have the S6, I have the A3S line, I have the A8L. I just want to get rid of these things, not the e-tron, but I want to get rid of these things and not buy any more Audis. I had a guy that wanted to trade me an S4 for this thing, 2012 with 140,000 miles that he thought was worth the same. It's just a real pain in the butt. So this A3, I paid $8,900. The transmission service was $980. Coils, $200. Plugs and brakes, $244. We did that here. Engine, $2,800 plus labor was $1,800. Then another 100 and however much it was, $194. Total being $16,000 almost exactly. I went just over $16,000 on that car. You'll see I now have it listed for $17,995. I actually had it listed for $16,995 and realized that was not enough money because my phone was ringing like crazy. So if I sell it for my asking price, I'll make around $1,800, but I've had this car since December. It is now May. So 5 months, 4 months of this thing sitting on my lot and transporting things back and forth. That is a loss, even if I make $2,000. The S6, I think I have a buyer on it. I really, really like that car. I hope he really likes that car. The problem is I know him. And if he buys it, like, yeah, the car's awesome, but the repairs are gonna be expensive. And for the life of that car, I know him and I'm gonna have to say, or see him and go, hey, how's the car? Oh, I had to take it to the Audi dealer. It was $1,300 all the time, which is kind of annoying. I'd rather just sell it to somebody I don't know. The A8, I gotta get rid of this thing. I've had it since July. I used it through the winter until December, until I bought that e-tron. I enjoyed it. I gotta get rid of this thing. So we have, what, 30 and another 20 is 50 and another 20 is like, yeah, so like $75,000-ish I have in Audis that I just gotta get rid of. And then I'm done. I'm not gonna buy them anymore. I'm gonna enjoy my e-tron until I buy something else, like maybe an H1 Hummer. You'll see right here, I'm trying to neutralize my carbon footprint. So I can't drive that without driving that. If I drive that, I can drive that. And then I don't make a footprint on the earth, right? I think they neutral each other out. I don't know. This was tormenting for me. Like, you get to really see what it's like being a car dealer. And I'm gonna sell them and people are gonna pick up them apart and then negotiate. I'm done with Audi. That's it. If this video is entertaining, informative, thumbs up is just appreciated to help me out. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later. Adios. Next day, Audi is gone. So we still have the S6, we still have the A8. A3 is disappearing. And she is pumped about it. Her and her husband bought it. And they both know those cars well. And that's a good looking, that's why I like Audi. I hate Audi, I like Audi. Such a good looking car. Well, that's the end of the video. Car is sold. We got our asking price. We made a little bit of money, but keeping it from December to now and investing that much money into it, tying up space and like dumping money out of our pocket, good after bad, is like, it's time consuming. So yeah, we made a little bit of money, but we didn't in the long run. I'm just glad these cars are starting to go and I'm not gonna buy any more.